Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So video will be about how to get a scholarship in Germany. We will cover, we will see for the bachelors, for the masters, and for the PhD students also. So first of all, as we all know, so Germany have law, and for sometimes for some public universities they don't have any tuition fees, but it does not mean like every international student will receive a scholarship. So some some scholarships pay your complete living cost. Some provide only 300 euro per month or 320 euro per month. It depends on what scholarship you are applying, and some also cannot even be applied for until you arrive or land in Germany. So in this video, I will show you exactly which scholarships match for bachelor or PhD students, and how to avoid wasting months before applying for the program, so you don't apply in the wrong programs. Okay, so first of all, let's discuss about the our agenda will be fully funded scholarships, then scholarship decision map, then we will discuss about master's scholarships, then German foundations, bachelor's scholarship after admission. We will discuss about the PhD funding also, and then we will also discuss about how to build a winning application and what mistakes you guys need to avoid. So I build this fully document, so we will go one by one. Okay, so we will divide fully funded scholarship into two categories. So one is full or substantial scholarship. So what you guys can get in the full scholarship is you will get your monthly living allowance, you will get health insurance, and you also will get travel allowance also, and then study or research allowance you can get, and you also get some amount to pay for the rent and sometimes for the German language course. So, for example, if I give you example here about the DAAD General Master's Scholarship, which provides 992 euro per month, which like covers all the your insurance, your travel allowance, and your rent. Okay, this only covers your monthly health and rent related things, not your tuition fees. Okay, now let's discuss about partial scholarship. So partial scholarship can you can expect it around 300 to 350 euro per month, and it on UK you guys can only get it for one semester. So like one semester grants, uh, like in one semester there are 4 to 6 months. So for like 4 to 6 months you can get this scholarship, and tuition discounts also this include tuition discount for private universities. But the thing is, partial scholarship may not be enough for the visa process. So like if you are applying for the German student visa, then you have seen like you need for the all the international students, you guys need to pay for you guys need to pay for the blog account. You need to open your blog account and fund your blog account with around about amount of approximately 12,168 euro. Okay, so with fully scholarship or substantial scholarship, you guys can avoid the block account. Okay, but if you get the partial scholarship, then you guys still need to open the blog account, and you need to show it as a reference like you have these funds to cover your expenses when you land in Germany. So this is the difference between partial scholarship and um, full scholarship when applying for the German visa. Then there is another one which is only the tuition waiver. So tuition waiver means you don't need to pay the tuition fees. You still need to pay for the accommodation. You need to pay for the food. You need to still pay for the health insurance also and sponsor contributions related things. So it means a standard DAAD scholarship does not pay your tuition fees. It only pays your accommodation, food, and health related expenses. But if in the DAAD program it is specifically mentioned, like if it will cover the semester contribution, and if your public university has tuition fees also like 1,500 or sometimes 500 euro, if it explicitly it is mentioned, then you don't need to like give the proof of the blog account. Otherwise you guys need to give blog account as a funding, you can say, for the financial proof for the tuition waiver and as well as partial scholarship. Okay, so I hope you guys get my point. Okay, now let's just discuss about the situation like if you are a bachelor's, master's, or PhD student, then what you need to do. Okay, so if you are a bachelor student and outside Germany, then the best places to begin for scholarship is you need to check for the university scholarships. There are some limited foundations and program specific opportunities also for the foundation one. We will discuss about that in the upcoming topics in this video. Okay, if you are like have done bachelor's outside Germany and now you are want to apply for the masters in Germany, so then you guys can look for the DAAD EPOS scholarship also, then Helmut Erasmus. So these guys, then also other than these, there are also foundation scholarships which you can check. One thing I want to point out is for the master's applicant who want to apply for the scholarship, you guys need to either when you are starting your German application journey, you must start applying for the like scholarships at that time, or if you can't able to get like you can't able to get the scholarship in that time period, like if there is some deadline issue or whatever the issues you have, then after joining your university, then you must need to apply for the masters for the scholarships. Okay. Okay, now let's discuss about now you are in Germany, you are in bachelor's or in master's. So if you are already enrolled in Germany, then what scholarships you can find? So one is Deutschlandstipendium. You can apply here. You can get 320 euro per month, and also you can apply for the University International Office, and you can contact them. You can check, like you can ask whether they have any scholarships where you can apply. Then there is foundations one. But if we discuss about the PhD applicant, then for the PhD applicants, you can apply for the through the DAAD doctoral grant. Then there are paid research position also. Then there are graduate schools also. Then there is also research facilities which provide grants for the PhD applicants also. So you can check for that also. I will make a separate video for the PhD application, like how to apply for the PhD, then how to get the research, how to like get the grants. So we will cover that in separate video. But for now, let's stick to this video. So you can apply through the DARD, paid research position, or graduate school. So if you are like you are an artist or musician or architect, then you can apply through the DARD dedicated subject scholarships for artist, musician. And if you are like in development sector professional, then you can apply for the DART EPOS scholarship. And if like you are an applicant who lies in public and governance sector, then you can apply for the Helmut-Schmidt Programme. So in these like in these groups, you can apply in these scholarships. You can apply if your current situation is bachelor's, master's, or whatever your situation is. Okay, now let's just discuss in detail about the master's scholarship first of all. Okay, so for the master's scholarship, first of all, let's discuss about the DARD one. So what the DARD, like if you get for like if you want to apply through the DARD scholarship, then you can expect 992 euro per month. Your insurance will be like covered, your travel allowance and your study allowance and your rent also will be covered in this scholarship. And if I talk about the, you can say like what DARD program managers looks in a student when they want to give the scholarship, then they will look at your academic performance. They will look for your choice and preparation of program. They will also like look for the language proficiency also, like whether you have German, whether you have English one. So they will check at your certificates, then whether you have relevant experience of the field or not. They will also check about your motivation, career prospects, and also like if you have any extracurricular or social commitment. So here I will recommend you guys, like if you have any social commitments, then free feel to get the signed certificates from social contributions in which you are like actively you are part of. Okay, and one important point is, so you normally arrange university admission yourself, like you go on the portal or you go on the Unisys. I also made the videos on how to apply, so you can check on my channel. And if like you receive a DART scholarship, So DAAD scholarship automatically does not guarantee an admission. It is just a scholarship. So if you get a scholarship, even though then you need to apply for the admission to get into some university where you can avail your scholarship. Okay, next thing is about there is another one which is that EPOS. So EPOS stands for Development Related Postgraduate Courses, and it is you can say best for the applicants who come for developing countries or who have an appropriate bachelor's degree or who have graduated within last 6 years of that, or they have at least 2 years of relevant professional experience. And in your motivation letter, you guys can show like how you can create development impact and future social responsibility. So this DART scholarship is for you guys. Okay. So what the funding includes? Okay, so funding includes is you can say come from like again it is 992 euro per month. It will also cover your travel, health, and rent. And then another thing is, so if you have like 2 years of work experience, but your motivation letter says only that you only coming for the because Germany has a good education, then this is a weak, you can say, application. So whatever the application you have, whatever the certificates you have, you must mention this in your motivation letter. Okay. Then there is also Helmut-Schmidt Programme. So this scholarship focus mainly on public sector, governance, development, social protection, also public administration. So these kind of this scholarship focuses on these programs. Okay, so what are the benefits includes? So the benefits are again a 992 euro monthly scholarship, your travel, study, rent, all these will be included. And in some courses, they can also pay the tuition fees. Like this scholarship also cover the tuition fees if you have, but this only applies for the specific courses. So you need to check like if you want to apply in this program in Helmut one, then you need to check like whether there is some. First of all, check whether your university have tuition fees or not. If your university tuition fees have, then you can check on this program and whether like they are giving exemption or tuition fees or not with the scholarship. And this scholarship is mainly organized through the community, through the politicians, through the NGOs also. And any experience you have in the politics community or NGO experience, you can add also to make your application stronger one. Okay, so now let's discuss about the Erasmus. So for the master's one, Erasmus is like again it will cover 992 euro per month, but additionally it will cover your participation cost, it will cover your travel cost, visa related expenses, and living allowance. So these will also be included in Erasmus and in the Erasmus. So the current EU scholarship, if you get of the Erasmus one, then you can get around 1400 euro per month for up to 24 months, and you can expect to study in 3 to 4 different countries. So this is the master scholarships through which for which you can apply. So Erasmus, Helmer, then DART EPOS, and then DART Master Studies for all academic disciplines you can apply here. Okay, now first of all let's discuss about the bachelor scholarship. So if you want to apply for the bachelor's one, so bachelor students should first of all they need to carefully look at the Deutschlandstipendium at their university. So like if your university is Dresden, Bonn, or TU Munich also, then you need to check. You must go onto the site of your university and check for the Deutschlandstipendium. Then university specific merit awards. There is also some scholarships you can get from there. Then you can contact for the international office scholarships also, and also you can contact the foundation funding available. You can contact them also, and there is also some scholarships for subject or country specific programs, and you can expect some scholarships for scholarships from organization in your home country which are like associated with Germany or German related studies, so you can check for that also. Okay, so this is the bachelor scholarships which you can check out. Now let's discuss about the German foundation, which I told you earlier. So there are multiple German foundations which operate in Germany. So first of all is Heinrich, then the second one is Friedrich, then Konrad, then Rosa Luxemburg Foundation, then there is CARD. So what these foundations assess is they will carefully look at your academic performance. They will look at your how you are socially or politically engaged or motivated, your volunteer and leadership experience. They will carefully check your personal values and also like how compatible you are with the foundation. Like if in upcoming years the foundation changes their model, then are you compatible with that or not? Then these scholarships, so the criteria to apply in this is you must have German, at least B1 B1 certificate or A2 certificate you must have when you want to apply in these foundations. Okay, so again, as in examples like Heinrich Böll, they require at least B2 German. Okay, and for the Conrad also they need B2. So most of these foundations they need like B2 German certificate. And one important tip I want to give here is like uh, you don't need to write your motivation letter just to win money, but you need to mention in your motivation letter like your what you did in your previous years, your volunteer history, recommendation letters. You can give one point in your motivation letter and attach the documents in the supporting documents category. And also like these letters will give a strong will make your application stronger and will create a long lasting impact on whoever will be reading your application. So this is the critical advice I want to give you for the motivation letters. Okay, so there are some scholarships which you can get after admission or after landing in Germany. So one is Deutschlandstipendium. So mostly Deutschlandstipendium you can only get after you get admission or enrolled in some in your dream university. So it provides 300 euro to 320 euro per month, and it is usually for 1 year. So like if you apply for the 2027 and if you got, then you need to reapply for it to 2028, and you can apply this through the university portal also. So like there is university portal for Deutschlandstipendium. You can go on there and you can apply from there also. And also this scholarship they will consider your grades, they will consider your social commitment, your leadership, and your family responsibilities and migration. Okay, and let me tell you guys like how to search for your dream university Deutschland stipendium. Okay, so just add your name. So I'm just giving Bonn, your university name, and Bonn Deutschland stipendium. So see Deutschlandstipendium University Bonn. So we can only apply for the Bonn, and um, I guess these applications were offered in May, in the start of May, and it was only offered for few days, like 15 days or I guess 1 month, and the results will be in September 2026. So this is how you can get, and let me show you for the TU Dresden also. TU Dresden Deutschland Stipendium. So you can write your university Deutschland Stipendium, and you can go on to that dedicated website, and from that you can check like whether the admission, if you have admission, then you can apply there also for the Deutschland Stipendium. You can check on here and just apply here. Okay, so this is how you can apply for the Deutschland Stipendium, and it usually you can apply after getting the admission or after getting enrolled. Now let's discuss about PhD funding. So most of the PhD funding you can apply through the job portals. So like on the Zing, on the Stepstone, or sometimes on the LinkedIn also. You can search about PhD jobs or PhD scholarships. You can apply through there. You can apply through the DAAD doctoral programs also. Again, for the DAAD doctoral program, you can get 1400 euro per month, and additionally you will cover it will cover insurance, travel related allowances, rent, and potentially it will last up to this scholarship last up to 4 years also. Okay, um, so this is the DARD one. But apart from these, apart from like the DAAD one for the PhD, you can also check on like that, like if you want to do PhD in the University of Bonn, then you can go on to the University of Bonn. You can see like whether there is some current opening for the PhD positions, and you can apply from there. You can apply through the organizations such as Max Planck. So let me show you. So Max Planck PhD. So you can go into the Max Planck doctoral students. So if you go, it is loading. Okay, so let it give some time. So you can apply through there. Then there is also Helmut-Schmidt Leibniz also. So you can apply for the scholarships through these organizations also. Um, yeah, and also one more important thing, if you can't able to like if you can't see any scholarship or any job of the PhD one on these organizations or the universities, then you okay, so for some reason this website is not loading. Okay, so you can contact the professor. Like I am enrolled in University of Bonn, so I will enroll the professors of the PhD ones, and according to my research and which I want to do, I will ask the professor like, is there any scholarship? Is there any PhD position which is currently open, or if I have some research proposal, then you can able to supervise me, and so like these kind of emails you guys can do to the professors in Europe or particularly in Germany. So and you guys can expect the response from the professors in 1 to 2 days, or sometimes 5 days, or sometimes 1 month if they are out of office. Like they are for the conference, they're out or for some other country, like so on the vacations also. So these things you need to manage. So this is how you can apply for the PhD scholarships. Okay, and you can apply for this thing again. I told you guys. Okay, now the most important thing: what are the steps to build a winning application? So there is 7 steps which I mentioned here also, and let me tell you step by step. So before selecting documents, you need to choose the correct scholarship. So it doesn't. So what I mean here is like you are applying for the masters in Germany and you get the admission in robotics, but you want to apply for the scholarship in uh, arts or in music. So this is the wrong scholarship uh, choosing category. Okay, so you need to correctly choose according to your in whatever the field you get admission. So like if you get admission in CS or in IT, then you need to choose according to STEM fields scholarships. Then you need to carefully read the official calls, like the deadline of the scholarship. You need to check individually on the portals, on the foundations which I mentioned in the previous earlier, so you can rewind and check that. Then you need to confirm your country, your subject, your degree, and your work experience eligibility. So I think mostly the DARD scholarship requires at least 2 to 3 years of experience in your relevant field before applying. So check according to that. Then you need to check like whether admission and scholarships are like separate or whether they are combined. So you need to carefully check. But most of the time admission and scholarships are totally separate, 95% of the time. Then for each scholarship you need to tailor a motivation letter, you need to tailor your research proposal also if you are doing for research one, and your CV also. And you, as soon as you can submit, you can get ahead from all other the students, because I think, according to my opinion, they treat your like application as first come first serve sometimes, not usually. So this is the thing. Okay, so what are the documents you guys need? So first of all, you need your CV, you need your degree and transcripts. It must be attested from your home country. Then you need your grading system explanation, language certificates, German and English. So you guys need both. Then motivation letter, internship and volunteer certificates from your employer. Then admission or planned program information if you have, you must have. Also, like you guys should make research proposal for PhD applicants. I am saying you must have 2 page, 1 page summary or 2 page research proposal. Then if like your documents are in other language other than German or English, then you need to make a certified translation copies. Okay, so now let me give you a tip like how your motivation letter must be. So your motivation letter must include your past, the problem you want to address, the program, like why this exact German program you want to apply, then evidence like what have you done, and impact like how will you apply the knowledge, scholarships like why is this particularly funding organization the right for is the right for me. And also one important thing let me mention is professors. The professors here means you must research the professors as per your field, um, as per your field, and mention their work also where you can contribute. So these are the things you need to keep in mind when you want to. This is for the masters and for the PhD applicants of both, because this give you an edge. Like it will give a positive impact. Like yes, this candidate research through the professors, their works, and it is he or she is interested in working. So this is how these scholarships, this motivation letter with the professors point, you must include that. Okay. And now, what are the mistakes you guys need to avoid when applying for the scholarship? Okay, so let's discuss one by one. So, DAAD is not a university. Okay, DAAD is an organization which manages these scholarships, and admission automatically does not mean you are eligible for funding. You need to apply separate. And one DAAD scholarship is not like cover all scholarships. You need to apply separate for all the scholarships. And usually the DAAD and other scholarships don't pay the tuition fees unless or until they explicitly mention. And these scholarships are not like for every nationality. So you guys need to check like whether with your nationality you can apply here or not. Then English taught like degree programs does not remove German language requirements as we discussed for the German foundations ones. So if you are applying for the foundation scholarships, then you must have German certificates. And excellent grades are not sometimes enough. You must have some experience, you must have some social experience also, volunteer experience also, and yeah, so these kind of experiences you must have. Your grades don't matter much here, and sometimes your luck matter also. And you must carefully check the deadlines, because mostly the students can't able didn't research and they miss the deadlines. And also like never use old YouTube videos deadlines without checking the current official call. So you guys need to check these mistakes which or these points you need to consider. And also like partial scholarship may not cover your proof of financial requirements. So with partial scholarship you again need to submit the um, blog account. So these are the things you guys need to consider when you are applying, and you guys need to avoid these mistakes. I told you for the motivation letter also. So in this video, we cover about the fully funded, partial one, German foundations one, masters, PhD, bachelors, how you can apply, and also like how you can contact the professor. Also, I told you about that. You can research or you can ask AI also, like I want to apply in this. This is my research field. So give me some professor list in Europe or in Germany, in which country you want to apply. So that's how you can do. So I hope you guys get some valuable information from this video, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.